Welcome back. Getting a few run roach now on the elderberry. Still not a great size, but always lip hooked on the elderberry. I'll just take him off and I'll show you how we put the elderberry on. Put you between the knees a minute. Hopefully that'll be alright. So only a couple of ounces, but nice fish all the same. Right, the elderberry. What we do is we find ourselves a nice berry. Sorry about the camera work, but it's really difficult with one hand. And then we get the hook like so, the berry, and when we put it into the elderberry, we try and do it fairly gently because they're full of juice, and that just goes on like that. That's the finished article, and then what we do is when we ship it out, we fire out. I'll see if I can put the camera somewhere where you can see me go out. Really difficult. These DJI cameras are great, but they're just such a crazy shape. You can't really see what you're doing. But anyway, well, I'll go out and I'll show you the sort of amount of speed I'm putting out around it. I'm half depth, and they were only on the depth for about 3 puttings, and then they came straight up like they always do on the seed bait. Right, the catapult, I'm just going to put in 3 or 4 elderberries. Just pop them out around the float. Just lift the float back up. If we don't get anything on that run through, I'll put out half a dozen of the little spooky 2mm blacks. Just put the bait back into those where we've just put those. I haven't been out on the waggler yet on the corn. I've had about 4 rudd and 1 roach. No decent fish yet, no quality. It's quite a busy method. You have to keep just flicking out 2 or 3 grains of the elderberry. Position your float back in amongst them. Quite a tow on the water this morning. It's going from right to left, or left to right, no, left to right I think. Quite hard, quite a strong tow, so the bait will be going that way, so always let your float just run that little bit further. Nice bite, look, little roach again, or little run. You don't miss many bites on the elderberry because it's such a soft bait. As I say, they're always lip hooked. Oh, that's a roach, that's what we want to see, but 10 times bigger would be nice. Again, I'll just show you the elderberry on the hook. When my eyes broke out, I used to fish the hemp because I preferred the hemp to anything, but nowadays it's got to be a substitute that hasn't got quite such tricky attempts to get it on. I'll put the bait up tide if you like, just so that it sinks more slowly, because the tow is definitely going left to right. Give yourself a fairly reasonable lash in this sort of weather as well, so that you're not disturbing the float too much. Again, 6 or 7 elderberries round the float, then just let the bait follow down, and hopefully they'll intercept it about where yours is at the level you're at, and you'll get a bite. As I say, if we don't get a bite, whoop, that was a nice bite, we got him. Again, only tiny. These smaller fish are harder to catch, remarkably, than the bigger roach. But it's pretty much a fisher bug now. As I say, they're all much of muchness in size. But it's great sport. And on nature's bait, so it can't be bad. Right, I'll switch off now.